Well, Megan, it's our last weekly Geek of the 2011-2012 school year.
Kind of crazy.
It's been kind of crazy. I
Yeah.
can't believe how fast this has happened.
I know.
So we got a couple of little summer reading lists for people if they're, they got some time on their hands and they want to check out some good stuff.
Yeah, we always have reading suggestions. I really am looking forward to a lot of our new order coming in, but you'll have to wait for those. Always stop by and check with Adriana for some summer reads. She's always really excited to check books out for the summer, so come on down. And The Lock Artist by Steve Hamilton's been really popular, as well as The Scorpio Races. It's one of my personal favorites by Maggie Stiefvater. So if you're looking for some cool reads, come on down. We'll check them out for the summer.
Great. And you guys have that Steve Jobs biography, right?
Yes, we do.
It's only like 1,000 pages.
Oh, yeah.
Good beach reading.
It's huge, but it looks great.
Yeah, and if you haven't read The Hunger Games yet, you got to read that, right?
Oh, yes, that's true, because the new movie should be coming out in a year or two.
Yeah. It'd be great.
So.
Cool. Well, I had a couple other things I wanted to show people. It's kind of a review from what we've done in the past, but if you're checking stuff out, here we are outside on a lovely day, which means we can't see what we're doing. But that's the way it goes
That's
when
okay.
you're moving. So I wanted to show people again Digo. Digo's a way to highlight and bookmark things, so you don't have to use it on your actual computer.
Yep.
And it's just a great resource. You're cruising along the web, you see something you might use next April, then you just kind of click on it, and you can bookmark it. And you type in, whatever it is you want for a tag, April, or something like that. Save it, and it's there. And then you can go through and search it. So I have probably 500 different things on my Digo account right now. And
I think I've got a couple hundred going, so.
And you can search it by content. You can kind of set it up any way you want, but really useful for kind of organizing your sites.
Right.
And it's free.
Which is great. I just went through all of my desktop and saved everything into Digo instead of on Google Chrome. So this way it's in the cloud and I'm always going to have it with me.
And it's a social bookmarking site, so Megan could share her bookmarks with me, or I could follow her bookmarks, which means if you find somebody that you really kind of think is saving some cool stuff, you can follow them.
Right.
And for next year, you could actually share your bookmarks with kids.
Right.
So if you
definitely.
had a class that you wanted certain sites, instead of kind of cutting and pasting those links onto a site or writing
it's
on
a
a
lot
board,
easier, a lot quicker.
they're right there.
Yep.
So that's pretty good too. And then I also have to mention, if I can find it down here, Dropbox. Dropbox is just a fantastic tool, mostly free. It's free to start off with as much as most people will use, and you can just add so much stuff there. It's pretty amazing, and it automatically syncs. It's right on your computer, it looks just like your H drive once you download it on there and everything. And here's what mine looks like, and I've got so much stuff on there. I think you get 2 gigs for free, and then it goes up every time somebody that you share with signs up for it too.
Right.
So it works out pretty slick. But you can put pictures, music on there, all sorts of stuff. It's a pretty incredible tool, actually, and a lot of people are starting to use that. And you don't have to rely on Google or the school H drives when they get wiped clean and things like that, or losing that
and
thumb
you don't
drive.
want to use up too much space on the school H drive, so it's really handy.
Right. Those do get wiped out every now and then. So if you have some time, explore those. Those are kind of, I would say maybe not the most exciting ones in the world. And then
But they're handy to have around.
they're handy. They'll make you feel like you accomplished something over the summer.
Yes, they definitely do.
And then I also have to share with you Picasa. You use Picasa?
Oh, I love Picasa, except I've noticed the old version crashes a lot, so make sure you've got the new version.
So Picasa is the Google way of saving pictures, and it just works really slick from iPhones or any kind of phone that you have. You can download an app called Web Albums and press one button and you shoot them up to an album, and then you can get prints and share them with people and send them and organize your folders. And this is what mine looks like. Again, it's free, it's really easy, and it's just, you're on a summer trip, you snap pictures on your phone, send them up to Picasa, and they're there, all nice and organized, which is fantastic.
And you can edit them
Yeah.
if you download it to your desktop, and it's a good editor. It's a really good editor.
So it's a very good tool to have, and it's kind of more of a fun one to have, I think.
It is.
It's very cool. And then also, just one to play with is Twitter. Twitter is one of those things that, when you go outside of Lamoille County, boy, people are all over Twitter.
I love Twitter. It's one of my favorite things
It
ever.
is. It's pretty cool. And you can follow all sorts of people, too, professionally, which is pretty cool, like the Vermont Department of Education. And, it's a little tricky to get started on.
Yeah,
I have to admit,
it is. It's a very strange thing if you're not used to it.
It is.
But it's basically, if you're on Facebook, it's your Facebook status, but just your Facebook status.
Right.
And it's short. It makes you be concise, and I follow all my favorite authors because I'm a nerd, but it's great. It's a good social way to keep up with things that are happening.
And look at this. Speaking of nerds, I have the Vermont Department of Education, John Take, and then I get into some stuff that's like, I follow Robin, and then, what was great for me, I think where I really got hooked on it was this winter when a bunch of my friends were skiing in Europe,
Right.
and I could get minute by minute updates of what they were doing, and
Yeah.
it's just a great way for people to shoot off like sort of urgent resources, but also just to share things really quickly. Like
Right.
this guy down here, Richard Byrne, he'll shoot off a couple of links a day when he comes across something he likes, and no big deal. It's only 140 characters, so they can't say
Right.
much. It's just go check it out. But Twitter's something that would be very useful to get used to. And you know what else is great about Twitter?
What?
So easy to upload pictures to and shoot pictures out and share pictures.
I have the Twitter email or whatever on my phone, and I can just shoot pictures right to it.
And it just shoots out like, oh, what's this picture right here? Oh, is this?
Can't even see it.
Can't even see it. There's somewhere over here. Oh,
Oh, it's
wait.
someone.
Oh, this is somebody with Arnie Duncan, the Secretary of Education.
Yeah, he is
Look at
tall.
that.
Wow.
Or he is short, one or the other.
Oh yeah.
All right. So if you were lucky enough to get an iPad, you got to check out iMovie and GarageBand over the
Yep.
summer. They cost some money. I've got some codes I might be able to sneak you so you could get it for free. But anyway,
Interesting.
let me know. I'll shoot some of those out. But it's just such a cool thing, and we've got so many great things going on with that right now. I'm so impressed with this. This is just a quick site that I put together to highlight some of them. But
Oh, okay.
I wanted to show you. I'm not going to play them for you, but Whitney's class just did some fantastic ones, and they'll come up here. We're sitting outside, so there'll be a little bookmark here. But there's just some incredible stuff. Kids interviewing their grandparents. There's one on Bill Baker here that's about 13 minutes long, just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Kind of remembrance, and this is what she did for her world history class. And the way she used iMovie was instead of having the kids write a formal paper, they interviewed somebody who was connected to a world event and then
Oh,
created
okay.
these movies, and it worked out
That's great.
really, really nicely. And then Miss Burdick did some great cooking shows.
I
She
saw
has
some
a
of those.
website.
They're so much fun to watch.
So fun. Kids were very motivated. And you know what
Yep.
the great thing about iMovie is that you can start to finish editing, chopping, producing, and come up with
Right.
something in one block that's actually worth, showing to other people, which is
Right.
really nice. And then Sabine's got these fantastic earth art videos too, which are very cool. Going outside doing some sculpture for their sculpture class, and they just videotape the process,
Right.
which is another great way to do it.
It is.
Adding still pictures and music and things like that really captures things well. So if you're hanging around, play with iMovie.
Oh,
iMovie, it's
definitely.
fun.
It's fun.
It's cool. It's an app for your iPad, and then GarageBand is also incredibly fun.
It's so fun. It's just if you just have some extra time and just want to fool around on GarageBand, it's so worth it.
It's so worth it. 5-10 minutes, all of a sudden it's
Yeah.
gone. And you know what's great? Someone who is non-musical like me, terrible.
It makes you sound great.
I sound pretty good.
Yeah,
I
you sound like a
pretty good.
virtuoso. No practice whatsoever.
Not virtuoso, but something
Well,
like that.
I was trying to
Sounds-
be complimentary, but whatever.
And a couple other things you should try out. You should get an app called PDF Reader Lite. It's free, and if you've ever tried to download like a magazine article in a PDF form or something like this, it's an incredible app. It allows you to highlight, bookmark, put notes on it. And the cool thing about it is that when you're finished with it, not only can you do the old searching by term, so like
Right.
if you were looking for something like the word screen chomp or something like that in an article, you could search for it, but it also allows you to see what pages you did the most highlighting on
Okay.
and cut stuff out, which is
Right.
really useful for kind of reviewing things if you're taking a class or something like that.
Definitely.
It'd be well worth
I
it.
think I'm going to use that for my class this summer.
It's
so.
pretty cool. It's a pretty amazing resource. Great way to kind of select important quotes out of
Right.
out of readings and things like that. And
Yep.
and a lot of teachers are starting to use that for kids as well too. So they
Okay.
shoot up these PDF readings on their site, and kids will show that they've done the readings by sending back
highlighting,
their
right.
PDF Reader Lite file, which
That's
is
great.
cool, and it's
Yep.
free. And then the other one I'd like to share is this thing called Screen Chomp.
Yes, I haven't heard of this, so I'm really excited to hear about it.
I should show it to you. Screen Chomp is really just a way to create lessons on your iPad.
Okay.
And you could pick up a site, you could take a picture, you can do something annotated, and it captures kind of the video of that, kind of like what we're doing now, but it's
Right.
of a image or a picture that you've already captured. And
Okay.
a lot of people are doing that too, especially they take an image of, say, a Word document and then send it out to kids.
Right.
Kids fill out the Word document, send it back to the teacher, and you've got sort of a paperless environment going on with notes
Great.
on it and things
Yep.
like that. And like I said, it captures the video of things too, which is nice to capture that process.
Definitely.
So there's a whole
That's
bunch of
really
things. Yeah. So come to the library. So here's your to-do list. Come to the library, get a great book to read from the library.
Or
If you
great 5 or 6 books.
5 or 6 books, a stack or two. And Adriana is unbelievably gifted at recommending books for people. So use that resource.
And the local libraries, Johnson Public, Lanphier Memorial, Stowe Free, they're all great. Patronize those. I go to all of them bi-weekly, so.
And then over the summer, check out Digo, social bookmarking, Dropbox. Make sure you do that. Get a Picasa account going if you don't have one of those.
Definitely.
And then, I didn't mention this, but I probably should. We should really, if you're looking for something to do, check out Prezi too. It's kind of fun.
Prezi's fun.
Prezi's a good one as well. Set up a Twitter account and, tweet to Meg.
Follow me, Megan Toll 73.
And you can follow Gilby Vermont too if you'd like to.
And the school.
And the school one's really a useful one
What is
too.
it? LUHS Lancers.
LUHS Lancers. Yep. There's a lot of good information there that comes out pretty quickly. I was just checking it out this morning actually. Some innovation team information out there.
Right.
Induction ceremonies.
Oh yes, that's today.
That'd be cool. I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then play with iMovie and GarageBand. And then if you feel like you're being not productive enough and having too much fun, do PDF Reader and Screenshot.
Yes.
Sound good?
Have a great summer.
Do have a good supper.
Be involved with the technology, and get out there.
And read a lot.
And please read.
Thanks everybody. All right,
Where is
Megan,
it?
where do I turn this thing off?
We've got issues.
It's the sun. It's not us.
No, I think it's us. We had trouble last time. I don't know. Can you click on the top?
Here we go. We got it now.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. Fail.
Oh no! Did it not record?
It had to record. It was so long. What about minimizing it? Nope. We did that last time. And staccato.
That's right. The same thing happened last time, didn't it? Oh wait.